.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. You like that, didn't you?
Rich, a little bit of undulation change here at the opening hole.
The ball will be below the player's feet on this approach to the first green, so they need to take that into consideration. You might want to play for a little bit of a slice shot.
Good sounding strike, that one.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
He's currently tied for first. And as we head to the second tee, the first of the par fives, and as we talked about, you've got to get off to a great start at Pebble Beach.
Absolutely, a par 5 that almost every player should be able to reach into. Just avoid the bunkers right and left, and you're going to have a clean shot into a very narrow green.
I've seen worse looking swings in a playground. Well, Rich, here's one of our proven performers in the FedEx Cup points race. They've been there or thereabouts for most of the season, and they go into this tournament as one of the strong favourites. It hardly seems a surprise, doesn't it?
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Getting ready to play their third. Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. Good look at a birdie here. And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ouch, that hurts. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Teeing off here at the third hole. That was wonderfully done.
And he's down there.
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
But not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
This is a 12-footer here.
Beautiful shot. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Rich, we get our first look at the beach here at Pebble Beach. This fourth, there's a short one, but beguiling.
It is just around the 325-yard mark. Most players tend to lay up and just have a wedge for their second. However, the big sticks, they can go ahead and take a rip at it, but beware, the beach lurks closely on the right-hand side.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, time to return to the action. Time for the second shot here at the fourth. It was on a good line. Oh, how good was that? Almost an eagle.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Leading by a couple after that hole. The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it.
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par three here is an excellent score.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Oh, that is brilliant. A bonus birdie.
Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
Now, current leader is up by 3 shots. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
Could roll into the rough on this one.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out.
Currently leading by 3. This is looking pretty good in the air.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
surely it's going to.
That will drop, and he will extend the lead.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We head across to the par 3 7th. We always talk about it in golf. It doesn't need to be a long one to be a great one.
Luke, this could be one of the most picturesque par 3s in all of golf. Who says great par 3s need to be more than 150 yards? Not a single one of them. I love this hole.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Straight out of the top draw.
Great touch.
Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, after the beauty of the 7th, we go to the beast that is the 8th. Is there a tougher two-shotter on the property?
Not to my knowledge, no. At just around 425 yards, you're going to lay up to the end of the fairway. No driver needed. But the second shot is where it gets difficult. Downhill, a very small green. You knock it on here in 2, and you've done well.
Oh, got unlucky there. Splash. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Opting for the 9-iron. This one looks like it's going right. Not sure if that's what they're intending to do.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
That's a touch of class.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
This one's for bogey.
Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, that's a ripper.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Pebble Beach has a terrific stretch of par 4 starting from the 8th right through to the end of the 11th. Let's take a look at the 9th.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
The wind is at their back on this one.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 7 under. And let's have another look at that one. Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure.
They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Time for the second shot at the 10th. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Big chance here. Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flag stick in or do they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. 7 feet to the cup.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
This one started out on a good line.
Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie.
And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Well played, mate. Look out world was his statement when he came out onto the Pro Tour, and we look back in the greatness in sports right across all sport in the world. Has one player or one athlete had a greater impact on their sport more than Tiger Woods did for golf?
I hate to say no, because I also look back at the sport, Luke, when Arnold Palmer came through. Good-looking fella and just kind of came from a blue-collar background, and I kind of think that Arnold Palmer paved the way for a Tiger Woods that didn't go out and dominate, because golf was already on the radar. It just wasn't nearly as much on the radar as it is now because of Tiger. But I think because of what Arnold Palmer did, he set the groundwork for all of this. But in saying that, in the modern era, in the modern game, to be fair, and you look at every sport across the books, and I don't care whether you're talking about Tom Brady, LeBron James right now, I don't think you have a bigger player globally, with the exception of maybe Messi or Ronaldo, than Tiger Woods. I just think that from a global standpoint, Tiger Woods, whenever he shows his face anywhere, people lose their minds. Like, grown men lose their minds if they get a glimpse of Tiger Woods from 50 yards away. I've seen it before, Luke, and I'll see it again, but it never seems to amaze me, baffle me, make me giggle a little bit. Like, holy cow, this guy's Elvis. He's Elvis Presley. I mean, because Elvis was the biggest guy in the world as far as I could tell. It's mind-boggling how big Tiger Woods is in this game, and continues to be, and will forever be.
That wasn't their best approach, Beamer.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Putting for par.
In she goes. Let's head to the next.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Currently 9 under for the round. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Quality shot, that one. Interesting choice of the driver here.
Oh, that's a tad disappointing, finding the branches there.
Great shot. Getting ready to play their third. That's nicely done.
And now over to Tony Finau.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
19 feet to the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, just missed. 7 feet to the cup. That's well holed. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Just a couple more inland holes before we head back to the ocean, Rich, the 15th.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
Sitting at -9 for the day.
Outright first here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie. The putt drops and now 10 under, heading down the stretch.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
Rich, the 16th, not a long par 4, but really requires some accuracy on approach.
It does. Lay up to the top of the hill, and you can look down on this green, which pitches severely from right to left. Just a wonderful short par 4.
Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the first cut. Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good. What an escape artist. That was a horrible lie.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Get in. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Let's take a look at what Tony Finau's up to.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one's dialed in. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Still in the lead now after that hole. Well, Rich, as we find our way to the 18th tee, few holes in golf capture the imagination more than the finishing hole here at Pebble Beach.
So much history on this hole. Aim it at the trees right in the center and hope you don't get unlucky and get underneath one of them. From there, it's going to be a layup out to the right and just a short third shot. What a wonderful, wonderful finishing hole.
This one's headed towards the rough. Huge bunker shot here to win the tournament. Well, how about the concentration to pull that shot off?
Get this putt to drop, and he'll win the event here.
Well, you can start etching that name into the wall of champions, forever etched in history here at Pebble Beach. AT&T Pro-Am champion. Well played.
And no better feeling, Luke, than to win on this classic layout. Pebble Beach Golf Links, a victory they will surely remember for the rest of their days.
And I got to give props to my boy in the booth, Rich Beam. I think you picked this one at the start of the week, didn't you?
Luke, it wasn't a difficult pick, let's be honest. This player has been consistent all season long. Getting the victory, no surprise whatsoever. Really good stuff.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.